Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are starting our new unit, which is division. I'm so excited about this because it is the exact opposite of multiplication. So the two of them kind of go hand in hand. So first of all, let's talk about what division is. Division is when you split a number into equal parts. It's when you take a large number like 10 and divide it into smaller groups to share it. Some people call this fair share. The important thing about division is that every single group has got to be equal. It's just like multiplication, but backwards. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. It's the complete opposite of multiplication, just like adding is the complete opposite of subtraction. Multiplication means you're getting bigger. Division means you're getting smaller. So instead of trying to find the total, today we are trying to find the missing part. We're already going to be given the big number. We're just going to be breaking that big number down into equal groups. That's all division is. First of all, let's talk about the division symbol because this is a new symbol for you guys. It looks like a minus sign with two dots on top of it. That's to remind you, the minus sign is to remind you that the answer is getting smaller, just like subtraction. But really, the division sign is actually like a fraction, okay? That is like the fraction bar right here, and you can kind of see that it has two dots. These dots represent numbers, okay? So what we could do is we could put the 8 on the top here, and we could put 4 on the bottom here, and that is the exact same thing as dividing. Fractions are very similar to division. When you have a fraction, you're taking a whole and splitting it up into smaller parts. Well, for division, we're taking big numbers and splitting them up into smaller parts. That's all division is. Division is dividing the number 8 into 4 groups, and that would give us 2. So if I had 8 candy bars, and then I had 4 friends that I wanted to share those candy bars with, and I wanted to make sure everybody got something fair to make sure it was equal. It's not very fun when somebody gets more than you or somebody gets less of you. You want it to be fair. You want it to be equal. So if I had 8 candy bars, and I started out by giving everybody 1 candy bar, then that means that I've gotten rid of 4 of my candy bars. I've got 4 left. So then I can give everybody 1 more candy bar, and everybody would end up with 2 candy bars, and that's how we would get our answer. So I want to show you guys an example and kind of show you what one of the strategies is for dividing, because you guys are very familiar with it already. It is equal groups, but instead of using it for multiplication, we're going to be using it for division. So I have my big number here, which is 10. I have my total. So we are not trying to find the big number. For division, it's the opposite of multiplication. So the opposite means the big number is going to come first instead of last. So I have my number 10 here. 10 divided by 2. So I want to split this into 2 groups. So your second number is going to be how many groups you draw, okay? And then 10 is how we're going to split it up. We are not putting 10 in each group. That would be multiplying, okay? We are splitting up the total. I have 10, and I want to split it up into 2 groups, okay? So I have my 2 groups already drawn here, the 2 big purple circles, and they are what we are dividing the number 10 into. I'm going to start by putting 1 in each group, and then I'm going to stop once I get to the number 10. Watch this. 1, 2. So I'm making it equal. I'm sharing, okay? I've got 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you can see when I put 1 in one group, I had to put another in the other group to make the groups stay equal. I stopped when I got to the number 10 because I'm out of things to divide. So when you reach the big number, your total, that's when you stop. Now you're probably looking at this and wondering, well, Miss Weaver, where's the answer? The answer is how many each person got. So here, this person got 5 and this person got 5. So 10 split into 2 groups is 5 apiece. It's like saying, hey, guess what? I have 10 fingers, okay? And I have 2 hands. Each hand gets 5 fingers. So it's equal. I've got 5 on this hand, 5 on this hand. So when I divide my 10 fingers into my 2 groups, which are my hands, I've got 5 and 5. It's equal. That is how you divide. You take a large number, you split it into equal groups to make sure it's fair to share, because if you have brothers or sisters, or if you have cousins or friends, and you're splitting up something, you want to make sure that you all get an equal number. Otherwise, someone's going to be really upset that it's not fair. So with division, all of your groups are going to be equal after you split it up and divide them. The groups are just backwards from how we do multiplication. I want you to watch my next video for a little bit more practice. So I'm going to show you what to do with pencil and paper. Good luck, guys.